I welcome you all in English online class. Today in this session we are going to continue the same chapter, that is chapter number 16 of your grammar book, and the title of this chapter is punctuation marks. In my previous video I have already explained you about this chapter. I have told you about the usage of capital letters, full stop, question marks and exclamation mark, and I hope that you have understood also. Now today we are going to continue the same chapter, and I request you to please take out your grammar books as well as your copies. Today we are going to do question number B, and this question you have to do it in your English grammar copy. No need to copy the question. For questions you can refer your books, and you have to directly write the answers in your notebook. Understood? Now let's begin this. First you have to read this question, you have to understand it, what the question is asking and what you have to do. Correct the punctuation and rewrite these sentences in your notebook. In this you can see punctuation marks are wrongly used. You have to correct the punctuation marks and you have to rewrite these sentences again. So children, read the first one. Little words of love make our earth a heaven. And at the last you can see question mark. Since it is not asking any question, it is a simple statement. So it is a rule. Whenever you start a sentence, the first word should begin with capital letter. So here little. So L should be written in capital. Little words of love make our earth a heaven. Now here at the last you can see question mark. This punctuation mark is wrongly used here. So since it is not asking any question, it is a simple statement. It is giving some information. So at the end you have to put the full stop. Understood children? Now read the second one. Have you ever climbed a tree? At last you can see full stop is used, which is wrongly used here. So in this question, or rather I can say in this statement, is asking a question. Have you ever climbed a tree? So the first word of the sentence should begin with capital letter. So here H should be written in capital. Have you ever climbed a tree? And here full stop is used, but it is not a correct punctuation mark. You have to use the symbol of question mark, because here question has been asked. Have you ever climbed a tree? So you have to put the question mark. Now in the third one, how was it? At the last you can see the exclamation mark, which is wrongly used here. Here also we are asking a question. How was it? Okay. So the first word should begin with capital letter when we are beginning any sentence. How was it? And at the last we will use the symbol of question mark. Understood children? Now the next one is, there are lots of mosquitoes in the room. And at the last you can see question mark is there, which is wrongly used here. Since it is giving us the information, so at the last, instead of question mark, we will put the full stop. Okay, so we will begin the sentence with the capital letter. There are lots of mosquitoes in the room, and at the last we will put the full stop. now come to question number 5th. What a lovely picture. As you can see at the end, question mark is there, but it is wrongly used here. What a lovely picture. Here, the sentence expresses emotions or feelings. Okay. So, at the end we will use exclamation mark. We will begin the sentence with the capital letter. So, W should be written in capital. W. What a lovely picture. Now, instead of question mark, you have to put the exclamation mark. Okay. Children, remember that whenever we use question mark or exclamation mark, we do not put a full stop. Understood? Now the 6th one is, how do you sing a song? At the last you can see exclamation is there. It is wrongly used here because here this statement is asking a question. How do you sing a song? So the first word should begin with capital letter. So H should be written in capital. How do you sing a song? And at the last you will use the symbol of question mark. Understood, children? Now the 7th one. Can I have some water? And at the last you can see the exclamation mark is there, which is wrongly used. So you will begin the statement with capital letter. So C should be written in capital. Can I should always be written in capital, even though if it is coming in the middle of the sentence. Can I have some water? And here you have to use the symbol of question mark because this statement is asking a question. Now the 8th one. Who is the author of this book? At the last you can see we have used the full stop, which is wrongly used here. Okay. Since this statement is asking a question, so you will begin the sentence with capital letter. So here the W should be written in capital. Who is the author of this book? And at the last you will use the symbol of question mark. Now the 9th one. Oh goodness, the train is late by 12 hours. Now children, with the words like oh goodness, ouch, wow, oops, we use exclamation after such words, and we have to use the exclamation after these sentences also. Understood? So here, oh goodness, here expression of this statement is expressing a strong feeling of emotions. Okay? So, oh goodness. O should be written in capital form since it is the beginning of the sentence. Oh goodness. After this you will put exclamation mark instead of this full stop. Now, after this exclamation mark you will begin with capital letter. The train is late by 12 hours. So, after these words, if the statement is there, so in that also you will use exclamation mark. Understood, children? Now here you can see in the 10th one, oops, I forgot to get my books again. Here the punctuation marks are question mark and full stop, which is wrongly used here. So you have to correct this and you have to rewrite this statement again. So I have already told you, in such words we use exclamation mark. After such words we use exclamation mark. So, oops. Then you will put, instead of question mark, you will put exclamation mark. After the exclamation mark, if sentence is there, you have to begin the sentence with capital letter. I forgot to get my books again. Now after this you have to put exclamation mark, as I have already told you in this sentence. Okay. So children, I hope that you have understood this very well. Now you have to do this question number B in your English grammar copy as your today's home assignment. Understood children? So by this we have completed this chapter. So I hope that you have understood this. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Take care.